As times are changing, the ways industries operate are also evolving. With this transformation, the use of chemicals in workplaces has increased significantly. However, due to a lack of awareness, negligence in safety practices, untrained employees, and outdated machinery, major chemical accidents still occur. These incidents not only impact the industry itself, but also pose serious risks to the people living nearby. That's why in today's video, we will talk about what should we keep in mind while using chemicals. Along with this, we will talk about Chemical Disaster Prevention Day. When is it observed? Why is it observed? And what is the purpose of observing this day? We all use chemicals in our daily lives. However, if proper precautions are not taken while handling them, accidents can occur. And when such an accident happens in a chemical industry, it can quickly turn into a major disaster. Here we understand one thing: what is the difference between an accident and a disaster? An accident is small, affects a limited area, and fewer people, and is often controlled immediately. But when the same incident becomes uncontrollable, then it spreads rapidly and causes damage to a large number of people, property and the environment, then it becomes a disaster. A similar disaster happened in Bhopal, in the Union Carbide factory, on the night of 2nd and 3rd December 1984. There was a sudden leak of methyl isocyanate gas, which is used to make pesticides. In this accident, more than 15,000 people lost their lives, and many people suffered permanent physical disabilities and blindness. According to government data, the number of deaths in this incident was more than 5,000. And other estimates say that about 8,000 people died within 2 weeks, and about 8,000 people died due to diseases related to this leaked gas. This incident was not just an accident, it was a painful truth that taught the country how important safety is in industries, and how one negligence can turn into a huge tragedy. On the 4th of December 1998, the Ministry of Environment and Forests held a meeting, and made a plan, and declared this the 4th of December as Chemical Disaster Prevention Day. The purpose was that in the future such accidents should not happen again. Because whenever an accident happens, a huge loss occurs. And when an accident is related to chemicals, then it becomes extremely difficult to control it. Because once chemicals catch fire, they don't spread like normal fire, they spread many times faster, and absorb the entire area. This causes harm to many people. Some people lose their lives. Property gets damaged, and work at many workplaces remains closed for many days or months. And some workplaces even shut down permanently. That is why, to increase awareness among all people about the safe use of chemicals, safe storage, and their hazards, every year on the 4th of December, Chemical Disaster Prevention Day is observed across India. On this day, different programs are organized at different workplaces, whose purpose is to make all people aware of the safe use of chemicals, the dangers associated with them, and the precautions, so that while working, people don't make any mistake, due to which an accident may occur. Why do chemical disasters happen? Chemical disasters don't happen suddenly. There are always some reasons behind them, such as human error, lack of training, unsafe chemical storage, faulty equipment and machines, lack of proper maintenance, overheating or overpressure, wrong mixing or mixing incompatible chemicals together, not using PPE, poor housekeeping, lack of ventilation, overfilled tanks or pipelines, negligence and lack of awareness, lack of chemical labeling and MSDS. Many chemical accidents have occurred in our country so far, some of which are Chasnala mining disaster, 1975. Jaipur oil depot fire, 2009. Visakhapatnam HPCL refinery blast, 2013. Nagaram Gale pipeline explosion, 2014. Bhopal steel plant gas leak, 2014. LG polymers incident, 2020. Ahmedabad chemical factory blast, 2022. Do you know, after the Bhopal gas tragedy, the government of India made some new rules, and amended some old rules like Environment Protection Act, 1986. Chemical Accidents Emergency Planning, Preparedness and Response Rules, 1996. Manufacture, Storage, and Import of Hazardous Chemicals Rules, 1989. Public Liability Insurance Act, 1991. Factories Act, 1948. Disaster Management Act, 2005. National Green Tribunal Act, 2010, etc. Now we talk about, what things should we keep in mind while using chemicals. Always read the label and safety data sheet of the chemical. Wear proper personal protective equipment during work. Ensure that where chemical related work is being done, proper ventilation is available. Keep chemicals away from heat, fire, or ignition sources. Never mix two chemicals without knowledge. Use the correct tools and containers. Chemicals should be used only by trained persons. Avoid any kind of negligence during work. What should management do at the workplace, so that such chemical accidents reduce, or stop completely? All employees should be trained regularly. All machines, pipelines, and equipment present at the workplace should be inspected and maintained regularly. All smoke detectors, alarms, and safety sensors installed at the workplace should be checked regularly. Old or faulty equipment should be replaced immediately. Safe storage, proper labeling and MSDS for all chemicals should be provided. A strong emergency response plan should be implemented at the workplace. Mock drills should be conducted from time to time at the workplace. Proper quality PPE should be provided to employees. Management should conduct daily safety inspections and audits. Clear safety signs, warning boards and awareness posters should be installed at the workplace. With this, we end today's video. If you liked this video, then like and share it, and subscribe to our channel.